Hey guys, Chris Williams here, Vice President, Junior House League, Newmarket Baseball. Welcome to 2016. Thank you very much for volunteering your time to coach our boys and girls. I know they're going to appreciate your contributions, and I can't wait to see you on the field, and I'm excited for a great season. So a couple things. It's currently Wednesday, May the 4th, 2016, and we're getting close to season start. A lot of things are coming in late, like equipment distribution, like uniform distribution, like scheduling and rosters. We're all a little bit behind this year. We had an uptick in registrations. We're up almost 30% over last year for Junior House League. So that's a big increase, and a lot of that's thanks to our Jays for doing such a great job last year and inspiring all the little ones to come out and join up, which is great. We're really excited about all the new faces out there on the field. The only problem is that it took a lot longer than I thought it would and a bigger commitment than I thought to get the teams ready. So part of the reason why we're so late is my fault. So I apologize. I am here to support you, however. And whatever you need throughout the season, you can contact me at any time. And I'm your first line of defense for any of your questions or problems or any of your needs whatsoever. So I'm here to make baseball great for our little ones and to make it a great experience for our coaches and our parents and our teams as well. So anything I can do, happy to be there. A couple of points of news. By now you should have had your rosters. So everyone should know who's on their team and your team name and hopefully your jersey color. You should also have the team website and schedule. If you don't have it already, Danielle would have sent out an email with a link to and instructions for finding your team's schedule for the season. You can take that schedule and you can actually generate an iCalendar extract that people can import into their smartphones or their desktop calendars. So when I start the season off, I always like to send a little email out that says, welcome, and I'm your coach, and here's what you can expect. And if it's your first time, these are the things that you need to know. So letting them know what gear they need to have, obviously a glove, a batting helmet. This is for rookie and junior rookie, not so much T-ball. They're going to need to have cleats, rubber only, no metal cleats on the field. They're going to need to have, if I didn't say pants, and athletic support for the boys. The jerseys and hats are provided for the kids, but baseball gloves and any other gear is not. So let them know what they're going to need for their first game. Remind them that our opening day parade is Saturday, May the 7th, and it starts very early. I believe it's 8 a.m. And it's at that time that if you haven't received a jersey yet, that's when you're going to pick up their jerseys for their little ones. And that'll be the time we get to know the coach, march over as a group for opening ceremonies at Newmarket Fairground, and there's some T-ball games and I believe a rep game for everyone to enjoy. So lots of activities, and definitely encourage your parents to come out and see it if they've never seen it before. It's a lot of fun. A couple of other things. Equipment. So junior rookie and rookie coaches, you're going to need your equipment bag and your keys to the lockers. And if it's your first time, you may just want to say hello and ask a few questions. You're going to get a scorebook. You're going to get baseball bats, pitcher's helmet, catcher's gear, a hammer and measuring tape for hammering in the bases, and baseballs, among a couple of other things. So what we'd like to do is have the first equipment distribution tomorrow night. Tonight being Wednesday, I'm talking about Thursday, May the 5th at 7:45 to 8:45 p.m., Newmarket Fairgrounds. That's on Muriel Street, Muriel, in downtown Newmarket. It's once again, that's Thursday, May the 5th, 7:45 to 8:45 p.m., Newmarket Fairgrounds. If you come by, you'll be able to meet me and the VP of Equipment, Scott. We'll hand you your equipment. We'll be happy to answer any questions you have at that time. If you miss that date, we'll also have a second or alternate date on Saturday, the after opening day, at 1:30 in the same location. So that's Newmarket Fairgrounds, Muriel Street. 1:30 p.m. we'll be there to hand out the equipment for anyone who might have missed it. If that doesn't work for you, then we'll have to make some other arrangements for you to pick up your gear bag. Now, if you're worried about going to the first practice, which for many of you is on the Saturday, probably around 11 a.m., possibly 12 p.m. If you're worried about not having your gear, don't worry about it. For that first session, you can just throw around a couple of baseballs with the kids. You can run some drills or calisthenics. You can introduce yourself as the coach, and you can just have a great time on the field. So there's no need to have any special fancy equipment for that date. We'll probably have a lot of absences anyway. It's the first practice of the season. Hockey tryouts are not quite over yet, and not everyone will have their gear bought or glove or what have you. So it'll be a bit of mayhem for the first little bit, but you're going to want your equipment before the first game of the season, which will probably be Monday or Tuesday for most of us. So once again, first equipment pickup on Thursday, May the 5th, 7:45 p.m. Alternate date, Saturday, 1:30 p.m., both at Newmarket Fairgrounds. Aside from that, there's going to be a website or a blog specifically to support the coaches. I'll be writing and sharing that blog. You'll be able to leave comments and ask questions if you have any. If you send me questions by email, I might even read some of those questions on the blog or in a video blog. There will be Periscope sessions. If you don't have Periscope for your smartphone, grab a copy of it. That'll be a live streaming video where you'll be able to type in questions and watch a little, we'll do a little coach's corner while I'll talk for 20 minutes about some of the issues and questions and concerns that you all might be having. Quick note for rookie coaches, by the way, for you, equipment pickup is picking up your keys. All of the equipment that you need for every game is in the equipment shed, so all you need are the keys to the equipment shed, and the rest is easy. So there'd be no bag for you to pick up. I'm going to be posting some videos in the next couple of days, hopefully before first practice. No promises, but hopefully, to show you how to set up the pitching machine, how to calibrate it, how to feed the pitching machine, how to hammer in and measure the bases, and just some of the basic stuff you'll need for your first time out if you've never done it before. If you're a little bit worried, fear not. There will always be other parents there. And don't forget, you're always sharing the field with another team, which means there's probably a coach or an assistant coach who's done it before. So if you feel a little bit uncomfortable or overwhelmed, don't panic. Someone will be there to help you, and everything will be fine. Remember that we're all volunteers, from the staff at the office to every coach out there on the field. So if this is your first time, we've all had our first times before too. So I realize it can be a little bit daunting or overwhelming your first time out. Don't worry, we're here to support you. Aside from that, guys, I will be sending out an email that has the link to the blog so that you can view it and check for updates and interact with other coaches. I'll be sending you instructions on how to use Periscope. If I didn't mention it already in your initial email to parents, if you haven't done it so far, just to introduce yourself and let them know what gear that they have to buy, you can also include links to the schedule that I mentioned, so what they call the calendar file that people can use to download to their smartphones. If you can figure that techie part out and send people the link to it, that's an awesome way to get parents with the schedules loaded up on their smartphones so they don't miss any practices or games. It's also a great place to put links to the different locations. So my team will play primarily at Rene Bray, George Richardson Park, and College Manor Park. So I usually grab those three locations and I put a link to the Google Maps so that parents have an easy time finding them. Little things like that you can do to help them are generally really well appreciated by parents, and it makes it so much easier because you won't be getting phone calls before the game. Where am I? How do I get to the park? Where are you? I can't find you. So those things will make your season go a little bit smoother, hopefully. And if you need any tips about that sort of thing, I will be posting them in the blog as time progresses. So I realize it's a bumpy start. Thank you for sticking with us. If there's anything you need, please don't hesitate to contact me. And stay tuned for some more video, some more instructions, some more emails, lots of information to support you this year. Get out there and have a great time with the kids. Thank you. Until next time, I'm signing off for now. Coach Chris out.